Welcome back to the channel. So today we got the 2023 M4 Competition xDrive in Sao Paulo yellow. You're probably thinking, this looks kind of familiar. So let me explain. So, one on the channel previously, basically the exact same spec. Somehow, our customer had two orders in there, and we didn't notice until they were into production, where there was two orders under his name, exactly the same spec. So we're not sure exactly what happened, but they arrived within days of each other. So 2023, there's a few changes for the M4. We'll talk about those as we get to them. But up front, we got our laser lights. You can see we have the driving assistant professional package in the driver's side kidney grille, lower portion. You can see the sensor there. We've also got the 50th anniversary of BMW M emblems. Perfectly awesome. Works really well with the Sao Paulo yellow. Now, obviously, this is a very loud car in terms of color choice. Again, I've mentioned before, I think something you'd probably find on a Lamborghini, but a very aggressive color. So, on the side, 826M wheels in black, the red M Sport calipers, and the 50th anniversary BMW M emblems in the center caps. Again, I wish these were floating center caps, but they aren't. Alright, so moving out back, as you can see, we have an accessory added to this. This is the M Performance flow-through spoiler / wing. So I think it really takes the aggressiveness of the color as well as the shape and design of the M4 up another level. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be for everyone's taste, but then Sao Paulo yellow isn't either, so I think this makes it a lot more aggressive. Let me know what you think. We just showed it on the M3 competition, so that was our first M3 with a carbon fiber flow-through spoiler. We had it on the channel before in Skyscraper Gray. I think it works really well in the M4. Hit or miss on the M3, but that's up to you. I think it can make the car look a lot more aggressive depending on the color and the spec. But overall, a very, not a heavy build, but pretty well optioned M4 Competition xDrive. I should note, as I think I passed by it, new for 23 is that xDrive badge. So now you have a way to distinguish comp versus comp xDrive. Opening up, we are greeted with Yas Marina Blue with the yellow highlights. Standard M Sport seats. So I think the color to get if you're going with Sao Paulo yellow. But for 2023, you can see the door cards here. This used to be color matched to, in this case, Yas Marina Blue. No longer the case, it's black. Unfortunate design choice. I don't know why they did that. And then we've got our contrast stitching in yellow. It is sublime. I mean, the attention to detail here for the seats is great. I'm wondering if Fjord Blue would work well with Sao Paulo yellow. I've been tempted to order one for the store that way, and now I have an opportunity to do so. So we'll see what happens. On the inside, we've got our Live Cockpit Pro. We got the driver attention camera and the center console. So we've got also. So we've got our Live Cockpit Pro and instrument panel, top portion, driver attention camera, M4 badging, and this is an M Mode Sport. Our carbon fiber trim, M1, M2 buttons, and iDrive 7 for 23. That remains the case for the M4. More carbon fiber trim. Moving down, so we've got our gear selector in leather with the embossed M emblem as well. And new for 23 is that logo for the M4 Comp. That's gone. Perhaps a weight saving technique, who knows, or a supply issue. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so pricing for the 23 M4 Comp xDrive starts at $82,700. The paint and leather are included. Driving Assistance Pro package, another $1,700. Parking Assistance package, $700. Although it says Drive Recorder, it does not include Drive Recorder. Exec package for another $1,800, or excuse me, $1,550. I did note that the gesture control is no longer on the 23 M4 Coupe. I'll have to see about other vehicles too. I think it's removed also from the X5. xDrive Professional for $900. The Shadowline Lights for the $300. $950 for the carbon fiber trim. Another $350 for the ventilated seats. Another $1,000 for the Icon adaptive LEDs. We got a few accessories. So we got the $3,750 for the carbon fiber flow-through spoiler. Another $160 for the LED door projector. Let's see if I can get a photo of that in the shade or in the parking garage here. All told, MSRP of $95,055 for this particular example. So basically it's the same spec as the previous Sao Paulo Yellow, but for those two accessories added after the cars went into production. But a really nice cabin, I think, hurt by the exclusion of the door cards in the upholstery color. So basically it's black leather. It's okay, but obviously I think disappointing coming from the 22s and prior, which had those very nice details. All right, so we'll take one more walk around Sao Paulo Yellow with the aggressive rear wing, so get you a little bit more race car spec. But it looks good. It's all carbon fiber. The design is great. Sort of almost like a swan neck spoiler here. You see it, connections on the upper part. But a really aggressive looking car, especially in Sao Paulo Yellow. And powered by the S58 inline-six twin turbo engine, 503 horsepower, 479 torques. You can see our Shadowline lights there. Blacked out makes it look, I think, a lot more aggressive from the front end. Let me know what you think. But that's about it for a quick tour around basically the same car that appeared on the channel before, but for the addition of a couple accessories. We'll see you at the next video.